Hello everyone, welcome back to Body TV. This is a recap of day 1 of the 1-week Mucusless challenge. So last night after I fixed the Brussels sprouts and the eggplant, roasted red pepper, zucchini dish, I started to eat it, but I did not like the eggplant at all. So I don't really think I like eggplant because every time I try it, I'm not really happy. So I didn't eat the eggplant, but I ate all the other vegetables, and I finished off the Brussels sprouts, which ended up being a pound of Brussels sprouts. I also chopped up one of the long Persian cucumbers. They're about 12 inches each. And I really like cucumbers. I could just eat those for a snack. So I chopped those up, and I put a little bit of teriyaki sauce, like a sprinkle on it. And then before I started eating the cucumbers with the Brussels sprouts and stuff, I didn't feel full, but I was feeling satisfied. And then once I started eating the cucumbers, I think because there's a high liquid content in the cucumbers, I started feeling super full, like real fast. So I only finished like 3/4 of the English cucumber. That's what I meant to say. It's an English cucumber. 3/4 of that, and I finished off the rest of the vegetables. And I just felt so exhausted, like it hit me all at once. So I put the cucumbers in the fridge for later. And then I had to finish getting my 7-year-old ready for bed and school the next day. And so I laid down. This was about 8 o'clock when I laid down while he was finishing getting ready, and I fell asleep. But I was sitting up in my bed when I fell asleep. And side note, I want to get a recliner, like a lazy boy recliner, because I don't always like to lay down flat, and I have problems with pain in my hips when I lay on my hips. So I want to invest in a recliner in case I want to just like chill but not sleep, and I don't want to lay down so soon after I eat or drink something. So after I finished getting him in the bed and I fell asleep, this time I laid down, and then I woke up like 11 o'clock, and I had like a super craving for junk food. So I went to my craving stash and I got some of some croutons that are made out of plantains, and some of the dried mangoes, and the dried mushrooms, and the mushroom jerky. I literally had like, I don't know, the equivalent of like less than an ounce each. And I ate those, and it didn't satisfy me because it was like an oral fixation I had. That's why I chew gum a lot, and I'm trying to get away from that so much. So I got some crushed ice, and I started eating that, and that basically made me feel satisfied in my mouth. And then I didn't do an enema because I was just so exhausted. So I'm going to have to try to do one as soon as I get home tonight while my food is cooking. So day 2 morning, it's about 8:45 in the morning. I just got back from taking my son to school, and as you see, I have some lemons and a beverage. I squeezed 4 lemons. They're like really small. They don't look as small as they really are on camera, but they're small size. And I use my manual juicer for that. And then it ended up being like a half a cup of lemon juice. I added them to distilled water, and this mug was all the way full with water after I added the lemon juice. And then I added about a half a tablespoon of maple syrup, and I started drinking that. And the reason I had that, not necessarily because I was thirsty, but because I started having massive craving, because I fixed my son some pineapples and then he ate a piece of toast before school, and that smell of that toast made me want to eat like hash browns and toast and stuff like that. And driving back from taking him to school, I was having super cravings. I wanted to stop off and get like some hash browns or something. So I ran in the house and I made this beverage. And as soon as I started drinking it, the lemon on my tongue, because the lemon's so sour, it helped fill the void of like that like the need for an extreme flavor or something to quench my taste on my taste buds. So I really don't even want the rest of the lemon juice and water. I'm going to probably take another swig of it and then just put it to the side. Because then now I'm going to lay back down and try to stretch a little bit before I start getting ready for work at 10:30. Then I might drink the rest. So I will update you on the remainder of day 2 of the mucus-free diet. 1 week of mucus-free eating.